this is going to be the last time I'm actually going to compete. Yes guys, so welcome to a new episode of the new series, and this series we're calling it The Last Dance. Now that might be a shock to a lot of people. After weighing a lot of stuff out, I decided I'm going to compete this year. So obviously you guys saw me compete in Classic Physique, and I know in order for me to be a really competitive in that category, I need a bit more size. However, I can't compete next year, so this is the reason why I'm competing this year instead of next year, because next year I got some other plans. Instead of doing Classic Physique, I'm actually running it back to Men's Physique. I spoke to my coach, spoke to people around me, and it just made a lot of sense for me to compete in Men's Physique. Yeah, so I gotta dust up the cobwebs, learn the poses again for Men's Physique, and so it's gonna be an interesting journey. One of the other reasons I've made the decision to do Men's Physique is because it just made a lot more sense business-wise as a coach. Sometimes I get people who want to compete in Men's Physique. So if I can show that I can do well in Men's Physique, then I can obviously help other people to do well as well. Men's Physique is more of a appealing physique to the general population I'm talking about. Now, does that mean I'm going to stop training legs? No, I love training legs. Like, legs is my strongest point in terms of strength-wise. So in terms of training, nothing really changes other than I'm just going to be competing in a different category. So it's something that I'm really looking forward to. So another reason why I'm doing Men's Physique, and this is played into my decision as well, as a Muslim man, it's quite awkward to be in your pants, let's be honest. So when I've competed in Classic, I couldn't bring my family around, because obviously a lot of you guys watching this now would be Muslim people, so you guys will understand where I'm coming from. My goal is to help other South Asian people to jump on stage, because I feel like we're underrepresented in that field. So again, if I can show that I can do it, I want to help encourage and motivate other people to do it. I know it's something that I really have a passion for. Like, most of my clients are South Asian people, so helping them really makes me happy. The way I want to be remembered in this sport is as someone who works really hard and represents the South Asian community really well. So let me know, what would you like to see in the series in terms of prep? Would you like to see more training? Would you like to see more diet? Would you like to see more posing? Or who else would you like me to collab with? Like, comment below, let me know, because I want to give you guys as much information and content as possible. I want to document as much as possible in this prep, because I want you guys to see what it takes to compete in terms of the energy, the sacrifices I have to make. I'm going to talk more on the camera so you can see how I'm feeling. So it's going to be raw, honest, everything you need to see, because I do get a lot of people that say to me, oh, I'm thinking to compete, and I want you guys to see what it takes to compete before you actually make that decision. So yeah guys, so this is the series where I'm going to try to give you guys as much information. Like I said, if you need anything else from me, please comment below, because that's the information I'm going to try to provide for you guys. So people, we have just arrived at Foundry in Coventry with my client V here. So V is 2 weeks out. So this week we are running a mock peak week. So today we're doing a mock peak week where we're pretending the show is on Saturday, which will be in 2 weeks time. So today's a Thursday, so what we've done, we've fed him with a lot more carbs. So we doubled up his carbs today. So you should get a good pump today. How you feeling? You had your one meal so far? Yeah? So as you can see from his face, he's got that diet face. So yeah, so we'll show you his physique after, and obviously get a good insight from him what he thinks about his first prep as well. Me and V are in different parts of our prep journey. So obviously he's only 2 weeks out, and I pretty much started my prep season now. So for him, it's all about managing fatigue and making sure you don't get injured, because obviously when you have low body fat, your body's really fatigued, you're more fragile, so you need to be more sensible on how you train. And for me now, I'm pretty much at the start, so I can really go to failure, and I should go to failure. So that's what I said to him now. It's all about managing fatigue, it's all about pumping the food and pump into the muscles. So it's like you'll see us training a bit more different. So instead of him going to failure, he might go 1 or 2 reps shy, whereas me, I should go back to the failure, and that's how I'm gonna grow. But he shouldn't do that.
Come on, coach. Yes, coach. Come on, coach.
Yep. One more.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I was just saying to V, every time I do chest, I need to do a fly to get my chest really warmed up and get the blood pumping into the muscles. Previously, what I used to do, go straight into a press, and because my muscle to mind connection on my chest isn't that good, I need to make sure it's really pumped up and ready to go before I go into heavy presses. Squeeze, yeah. So this is your first time competing?
Yeah.
Now, I want you to tell the people what made you want to compete. Why did you want to compete?
I started my journey 4 years ago in fitness, but now I want to be like, because Sham is a professional in this field, and I want to make my name like a Sham, to be honest, because he done too much hard work, and he has his own brand I'm the wearing right now. But one day I will make my brand, I will open my gym and everything. So I have big dreams, big goals, and that's why I'm still grinding. And upcoming show, I will work a lot. And to be honest, Sham is one of the best coaches I recommend to the people. And trust me, he make me like a beast. And upcoming shows, I will be no competitions to the competitors.
That's nice to say. I didn't have time to say that, by the way. But so obviously, how long have you been training? You haven't been training for long.
I'm training
4 years.
4 years, yeah.
4 years.
Yeah.
So you're quite early, and you're 21.
I'm just 20 years old.
20 years old. So
Yeah.
really early into the fitness journey. When I first competed, I was 26, 27. So obviously, he's 7 years ahead of me in terms of competing wise. So if he continuously does this and be consistent with it, he can do a lot better than me. And that's why you see a lot of juniors now, they look massive because they got all the information here and they're willing to learn like me. Obviously before you come to me, your training was a bit more different, your diet was a bit more different. So we have to make sure these things
So like when coach start training me in my preps, it's helped me a lot. Nutrition, I get to know about what fibers, important of fibers, supplements, what we have to eat, what is good for skin, everything. Trust me, we have to go with the process, and Sham coaching and training is a bit different. And trust me, I want to be like forever, I want to see him as my coach, to be honest. But I never seen the coach like him, to be honest. It's not I'm lying, but that's the truth. Yeah. That's a reality.
No, I appreciate that. But yeah, like I said to you, especially when competing, you need to make sure you tick every boxes. Like I said to him, your sleep needs to be on point. Now water, I had to ring you, I go, is your water on point? There's little things like vitamin C, are you taking enough vitamin C? Because we're using that as a natural diuretic. Little things like everything needs to be on point, especially when you're competing, because you're going to come up against people who are making sure they're doing everything as well. So you need to make sure you're doing everything you can to beat them, because if you've done everything you can, then if the rest is out of your hands, because you can't control who you're going to come up against. So that's the beauty of competing. So it's all about doing your best and see where you place from there. As you will see, we're going to be using all machines in this workout. Again, from a safety point of view for him, because again, free weight, there's a bit more risk in terms of injury. So, like I said, we need to train smart, especially for him. If I was training alone, I probably would have done an incline dumbbell press or probably a Smith machine. Smith machine I like. But yeah, we're going to do as assisted as possible in this workout. So train smart.
More weight?
Yeah. What's the thing that you find the most difficult in prep?
Controlling diet.
Yeah.
Is the most difficult part. Like I have 4 meals all day, and most of the remaining hours I feel too much hungry. But that's you can say a right key to make your physique that level. So I have to control my 4 meals, proper measurements and everything. And I think if you control your diet, then you are right place. If not, that's a difficult part.
Did you used to diet before?
Nah.
Not proper.
Nah, not proper. I used to do different, but that's my mistake.
It's interesting because obviously when you're dieting down, because you're doing a lot of expenditure,
yeah,
and your diet needs to come down, your calories need to come down. It's a bit more harder.
Yeah.
How's your training been?
Training is very good.
Yeah.
I'm getting every day too much good pumps. I'm working because I'm following the sham split, and all exercises are different variations which give you a proper hit. And he don't even tell you the exercise. He tells the 6x4 variation, maximum to low, low to maximum. It's not exercise are same, it's different, trust me. And this I can say.
So the training is different to what you'd be used to?
Yeah. It's a totally different, and it's not only the single exercise, it's a proper list of the exercise we have to follow.
So when doing a bench, as you'll see, a lot of these, they got these little grips. These helps you to make sure you're on the center. So I like to put my pinky finger here to make sure it's central. What V was doing, he was holding it more here, which is pretty much in between a normal chest press and a close grip, and I told him to hold it a bit more wider because we want to put more emphasis on the chest. Okay. Yeah.
Come on, coach. Yes, coach. Come on. Yes, coach. Come on. Come on.
Okay, and again. Come on. One more.
Come on.
Nice spot.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be. As V is obviously approaching his first show, it just got me thinking about the top mistakes I made when I first started competing. So what I did as a mistake, and this is going to help any of you guys who are thinking to compete, I started my posing way too late. When V started getting coached by me, straight away I got him onto the posing. Trust me, you need to put as much effort into your posing as you do your training and diet, because like I said, you can have the best body on stage, but if you don't know how to present it, then you're not going to do well. And the two things you're going to have in control when you're in prep, because let's be honest, you're going to be in prep for what, 12 to 20 weeks, yeah? The two things you have in control is getting yourself in condition, because if you haven't got yourself in condition, you haven't worked hard enough. Second thing is posing. Literally, as I said, put some more time and effort into your posing because it takes a lot of work. It's harder than it looks. So when you first start competing as well, like I said, don't underestimate how hard it's going to be, because obviously, like I was saying to V, the first time is always the hardest time because we're taking his body to a condition, that he's never been to before. So obviously you've been fairly lean all your life, right? Pretty much, you know?
Yeah.
But now this is another level of condition now.
Yeah.
And so you gotta push a lot more harder because your body fat needs to go really, really low, because that's gonna really show the condition, the definition. As you can see, the delts is popping out, the biceps are popping out. So that's what you want, and that's how it's gonna present well on stage. update for me. So in terms of show, we haven't booked any shows yet, but I do want to compete around July, August, only because September I got family holidays. So like I said, prep does take a lot out of you, so you want to make sure you give that family time. So I'll need to balance my lifestyle out. So I haven't picked any shows yet. So obviously I just come back from my bulk. We haven't changed nothing drastically. The only thing that's gone up is my cardio. So right now I'm doing 30 minutes of cardio every day, plus 10k steps. Previously to that I was only doing about 20 minutes, so 5-10 minutes to about 10 minutes jump. Food obviously would decrease a bit. So when I was at my peak bulk, I was having 5,500 calories, I believe. So just a bit below that, I think I'm having about 4.5 from the top of my head. But yeah, so the weight is coming down nicely. So last time I weighed myself from Friday to Monday, I already dropped 3 pounds. I can't tell you what my weight is now, to be honest, but I'll give you that when we next do our next video. But so far, everything's going well. I'm going on holiday in Dubai. I'll call it a holiday, but I'm going there in 3-4 weeks time for 3 weeks, which will show you a lot more content there as well. So I want to get in shape for that as well. So there's some motivation for me to get in shape for obviously shows, but also holidays and whatnot. But I'm going to take you guys along with me on the journey. Obviously going to train at Beneath that you guys seen, but also the new Oxygen gym. So hopefully get some good collaboration for you guys, get some more people on the channel, man. But like I said, man, before, let me know what you want to see. Let me know if you want me to do a collab with anyone whilst I'm in Dubai. Please don't say Mike Tyson, because that ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? But some realistic names, some realistic names. But yeah, man, excited to take you guys on this journey. But then, like, here. Yeah. Like that push up. Turn them up more. Yeah. So you want to show more of that, yeah? Okay, so start again. Hit it straight away, yeah? Yes. Yes. Nah, there. That's it, good. Yes, people, so that's the first episode of the Last Dance series. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Obviously follow V on his journey. He's 2 weeks out from his first show. In this series there's going to be a lot of information given to you guys, take you guys on the journey of my prep, what it takes to compete, struggles, the hardships, everything that goes into competing. So make sure you follow me for that journey. If you're not following me on socials already, follow me on Instagram, Coach by Sham. If you are interested in coaching, whether it be looking to compete on stage or just normal lifestyle transformation, then you could drop me a DM or drop a comment below. I'll be more than happy to get back to you. But guys, see you for the next episode, and please remember to like, comment and subscribe.